The late Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III, was married to 13 wives and has over 20 children. Oba Adeyemi married women of different age range, including young ladies in their early 20s. Oba Lamidi was married to two of his wives, Alhaja Abibat Adeyemi Iyadodo and Alhaja Amat Adedayo Adeyemi Iyeleko, before his ascension to the throne of his forefathers. He married 11 other wives after ascending the throne, and one of them is an Igbo woman, Chioma Adeyemi. He was also recognized to be the very first Alaafin to marry a woman outside the Yoruba tribe. Olori Chioma is the youngest wife of Oba Adeyemi, and he got married to her in 2020. Other wives of the first-class traditional ruler are Mujidat Adeyemi, Rukayat Adeyemi, Folashade Adeyemi, Badirat Ajoke Adeyemi, Memunot Omowumi Adeyemi, Omobolanle Adeyemi, Moji Adeyemi, Anuoluwapo Adeyemi, and Damilola Adeyemi. It could be recalled that in 2020, three of the young wives of Oba Adeyemi, Olori Anu Adeyemi, Olori Damilola Adeyemi, and Olori Badirat Adeyemi, fled from the palace to move to Lagos and have become slay queens on Instagram. It was revealed that the then 23-year-old queen, Olori Anu, who welcomed the monarch's third set of twins in 2018, had accused the monarch of attempting to kidnap her, adding that she no longer wants to be in bondage. Olori Anu declared to be remarried to another man in a post on her Instagram handle after she unceremoniously walked out of the palace in November 2020. Olori Damilola Adeyemi, who claimed to have been betrothed to the 83-year-old Alaafin of Oyo in 2019 and left the palace in April 2020, claiming that the monarch was not taking care of her and had asked one of his children to close her apartment door. The mother of one came back to tender an unreserved apology to the monarch and the entire royal family for speaking negatively of the monarch after she left the palace in April 2021, and that she was influenced by her friends. One of the favorite queens of Oba Adeyemi, who was always a regular feature beside the Alaafin at social functions, Olori Badirat Adeyemi, was said to have been dismissed from the palace after being accused of having illicit affair with a popular Fuji musician. Queen Badirat, a core member serving in Lagos at the time of the incident, left the palace after placing a curse on herself to prove her innocence about the allegations against her. Olori Badirat afterwards refused to celebrate the Alaafin on his 82nd birthday and however deleted every trace that linked her to being married to the Alaafin. The rest of the wives of the late 83-year-old king, Oba Adeyemi, remained with him in the palace till his demise. What then would be the fate of the young widows of the late king? According to an Oyo chief, the traditional rulers' widows are expected to remarry, but they are not allowed to marry Oyo indigene. Some Nigerians are wondering if the monarch's young and beautiful widow would remarry or not. Will they leave the palace? Will some of them become queen to future Alaafin of Oyo, or marry any of the late Oba Adeyemi III children? These and many more are some of the questions begging for answers for the future of the widow of the late monarch, who during his lifetime usually stepped out with some of his wives for public occasions and travels, usually decked in similar outfits.